Ladies and gentlemen, friends, good evening. I usually do not give speeches, and mostly I work behind the curtain and always have difficulty finding the right words to speak for myself. Today I have been forced to do so. So excuse me if I can't give a good speech. Actually, after Ellen and Shay especially, they were powerful, and I really appreciate that. Looking back, I graduated from being a wife and mother of 3 children to a businesswoman running an advertising agency in my early 40s, not even 20s, not even 30s. That means I started very late. In my early 40s for almost 15 years, and by that time, I was running 2 different kinds of organizations. One is for profit and the other one is a non-profit. Frankly, I did not enjoy to be in my business at all. Business hurt me actually. I was so fed up doing the profit and loss. My heart and soul were to serve the needy, and with a few handful of volunteers and supporters, we had begun this humble journey of 24 years. Not at all easy. It wasn't easy. It is not easy even today. Maya Angelou once said, because I really like her and admire her, I know others also quoted her, which is so important to me. She's a very, very important person in US, and women should always quote her actually, more often. Without courage, we cannot practice any other virtue consistently. If you do not have courage, if you do not have that hidden strength, if you do not have that guts to face the world, you cannot work consistently in any job. It needs certain amounts of guts, and your kind. It is very within you. It is not comparable, it is your strength. So it is perfect to believe that with courage, tough decisions becomes automatic. Over the years, Sukarya has set the pace as a developmental organization advancing the cause of underprivileged women, children and adolescent girls, eliminating their barriers, hindering their social economic progress, and enabling them to live a better, healthier and successful life. I have been reflecting on my own life as a daughter, wife, mother, grandmother, who had the good fortune of being successful, or being a successful businesswoman and living a comfortable life. That's why I feel very deeply connected to this story, that is of Sukarya. Partly because I'm a woman who often had to grapple with many conflicting expectations over the decades. Many conflicting expectations. I'm very sure women of our country or anywhere else also, they do feel the same way. They have to deal with many kinds of expectations. I could see the stark difference and a vast gap with the living standards of underprivileged, the women around me, and this has driven me to see and to be committed to the dire needs of the primary healthcare, education, and economic freedom among the marginalized population, especially women. Sukarya's most valuable assets are the volunteers, team of professional workers, communities, and the organizations we have worked with through our programs over the past 24 years. The experience of bringing supporters, stakeholders, donors, government agencies together creates a synergy beyond our boundaries, enabling us to implement and execute programs and look for positive impacts. I'm proud to say this today that not only new supporters are reaching out to us as partners, but researchers and experts are also proposing to work on our methodology of implementation at the grassroots level. Today I am here to stand up for a cause with you, and that cause will change many lives probably because of all of you. We want better health care for mothers. I normally work for when I say mothers, there is a technical age that is mentioned by UN and WHO. It is 15 to 49 years. And I work for also children who are 0 to 5 years of age, and to make a healthier and stronger society by preventing especially anemia and malnutrition. We want to empower young girls who do not have to face early and forced marriages, forced pregnancies, domestic violence, rape, and sexual assault. We want them to have education to gain a voice for economic independence. We want regular education for both boys and girls, even if they come from impoverished and needy backgrounds. We want them to go to school. So I just want to quickly tell you a few statistics. I know it's boring, and I really wanted to create a little awareness. I think I don't want to make a mistake. So quick report is around 57% in our country right now, according to the National Family Health Survey, the 5th number, 57% of women are anemic. And I would ask at the last, what do you actually understand when we are saying about anemia or anemic or malnutrition? That is a question I'm going to actually ask you. Be prepared. So 52% pregnant women are affected. 67% of children from 0 to 5 years, but that technical age by the standard, the US standard, 6 to 59 months. Can you believe this? Can you count? Out of 100, 57 mothers are anemic. How will the children be healthy or stronger? You know what? Because they are anemic, because the mother remains anemic, in fact, I also can challenge here from my background, if our hemoglobin status will be taken, we may be below 10 or even 11. And that is anemic. And we continue to pass it on to the generations without anybody's knowledge. And ultimately, the communities are stunted, either obese, or they just don't grow up. You know what is stunted and obese? And ultimately, their brain power do not develop at all. Or even you can say, it does not develop normally. But who is aware? Who cares about anemia? Who cares about malnutrition? Oh, there are poorer countries. There are third world countries. But no, it actually happens to women. So, I just wanted to give you the statistics where 40% adults and girls are anemic. So, what is adults and girls? So, they are from 13 to 19 years. And why it is an important terminology? If you ask me, I can explain you later. But when you ask, I can actually give answers. When I have to give a speech, I fumble. I have failed miserably many times in my mission. Neither has it been easy to work in this challenging terrain to show results and improve the conditions, nor has it ever been easy to run the whole organization full-fledged with less or no funds. Yet, I have found my way through hope. My biggest tool is to have faith in myself to what I do. And that's why I'm probably standing over here, and otherwise it would have been a disaster. Friends, my story of last 2.5 decades makes me confident in my mission, and Sukarya is determined to achieve the goals. We are committed and focused on working for the actual beneficiaries at the grassroots. That's where the money actually goes, and that's what people forget. And that's why is my greatest objection when people donate in tons to bigger, larger and rich organizations and do not think about small or mediocre organizations, those who really work and go to the grassroots. I will challenge you, you may not even spend 24 hours in a community. It is hard. It's hard. Just not India. India is a different country now. It feels sad that I'm talking about my country, but I really know that this is a global issue. In no way it is different. So we are committed for the actual beneficiaries at the grassroots, and we work silently to make the world a better place. Good hearts like Sani, like Casper, like Ellen, like Dash, like all of you, they always support the right cause, and we are here to walk together. Michelle Obama had a beautiful line once said, "There is no limit to what women can accomplish." By saying that, I'm not against men at all. I want them to know that they have 100% complementary role to play in our societies. How can we function without men? It is just not done, and I'm not an activist. So, in short, all of us must contribute wherever we are and howsoever we are, whenever it is possible, for the benefit of the communities. That's what we will remember, that's what the society will remember, that's what the people will remember. Otherwise, we just pass away. I was just telling somebody, probably, I didn't want to discourage. I said, I don't want to sound morbid, but that is what is the truth, especially with COVID. So at the end of it, I really want to express my deep and heartfelt thanks to Huda, the President of SUKARYA US, my lovely friend, the members of the board of SUKARYA USA, and their community advisors who are present here. I sincerely thank Casper especially. What a lovely person she is. Our evening anchors, a tremendous host. So natural you are. I will treasure our partnership. Vasudha is not there, but still I would like to thank her because she wrote and mentioned Sukarya in the book, Why She Must Lead. The book was meant for women of colors, and it was really a good attempt by her, and I really congratulate her for doing that. But the good thing was Sukarya was featured. For me, that is the best thing. Ellen, our legendary community leader, I'm so grateful for you, for your kind words of appreciation. Nobody appreciated me like that in this, I haven't heard for a very long time. Nobody had the chance to opportunities in India. We're just busy with the work. It's just another day, and work full of days, stress, struggle, problems, solutions, money, people resigning, people coming in, etc., etc. And my day actually finishes, and nobody appreciates me. But I got that whole. I think all of you must know. Should I say in Hindi? I got the appreciation for the entire year actually. Ashish is one person. He has given a wonderful support by including Sukarya in the blog of Indiaspora. We are looking forward to working with him in the future. And finally, Shri for accepting to be our global ambassador. She's an amazing and empathetic person, not only beautiful from inside and outside, and inspires so many people around the globe already. She speaks for herself, and I know she can lead many young girls to give them a voice. That's very important. So my gratitude to all our donors, volunteers here and in India, for their support, hard work, for achieving our mission and vision. And really, I'm so grateful to all of you. Thank you for bearing with me, and continue to have a wonderful evening together. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Meera. At this time, I would like everyone to have a toast. It's our first event. Our first and many more to come.
So cheers to all of you.
Cheers to Sukarya.
Cheers to Sukarya. Thank you so much. Cheers.
Thank you so much, Meera. Thank you. So much for your vision of Sukarya, which has filled so many lives, saving mothers and children, and fulfilled so many dreams, and enabled so many adolescent girls having their own voice to transition into women can easily be replicated on any part of the planet and will remain a legacy for millions to follow.